Yeah, you just got Australia.
Oh, I was rushing to get here.
From Russia?
I know.
I don't want it, time difference then.
It's off at the right time.
Good day, mate. Fancy a few tinnies in the bush? Good day, mate. Fancy a few tinnies in the bush? Good day, mate. Fancy a few tinnies in the bush?
Do you want to tell a story to you?
Hello, everyone. I don't really want to be making this video yet again, but I'm sat outside the location now, keeping an eye on it with the boys. The girls are inside investigating. We've had some crap tonight. So it turns out that after yesterday's live streams, there was an accusation made about me. Someone had made a mistake and said that John was in the army. Never claimed to be. Never claimed to be. And basically that hate group is crap. Some of them got hold of that information and took it to what's called a Mitty group. A Mitty group is a group that goes after people who claim that they've like fought in the wars and they're veterans and that, and they give them shit. So they fed them this information, and so my mobile phone's just been ringing and I got death threats. Now there's only a few people that's got my number.
Of this.
It was carry on a second.
Scanning.
That's alright. Do a number trying to ring me.
Hello.
What is below? So this man is very socially awkward. I would say he's got some kind of autism, and quite severe. He can't look at you in the eyes. And he seems to be carrying an embarrassment with it. But he's like an extreme version of it, mate.
Yeah.
One second.
No harm in asking, just in case they...
Hello? Hello?
We do apologise for this, guys.
Hello?
I've come forward, Spirit. Would you like to throw something at us?
Just got two private numbers. That wasn't Tom, it's going to kill me. That's nice, isn't it?
That's wrong, people doing that, John.
What?
That's not right, people doing that. You must have
With
some...
that number, tell them they're going to kill me. I'll change the number tomorrow on that phone. Come and kill me now, bastards, if you're watching.
So, Spirits,
Yeah.
I want to know what's buried. What's buried on these grounds?
Has Jojo walked in?
No, she's outside.
Mods, can you deal with Andrew, please, that's on the page? I'm going to say this one more time, yeah? So it's not about drama tonight. I've never ever claimed to be a soldier. which has been said many times. I was in Afghanistan for CP. Use your fucking brain.
Research CP.
Well,
Oh, is this still on?
I've just had someone ring me and told me they're going to kill me.
If you give me your phone
Yeah.
now,
I'm sorry.
I'll ring.
Then carry on.
Carry on. I'll ring them and they can. Did you on live?
Yeah.
Did you answer on live?
He answered it and he went round there.
Could you hear it?
Personally, I didn't hear it because I obviously.
Can you just inbox me the time that was for me, please? Of course it
Oh,
will be,
yeah.
No, for the live, so it's proof that the phone rang, so they can track the number as well.
Yeah.
You carry on.
On those silly people's lives yesterday, guys, they claimed that I made out a soldier in Afghanistan. I've never claimed that. Never claimed that. Claimed that. CP in Afghanistan. So they call him the Walter Mitty. It's just lies again, isn't it? None of you guys have ever heard me say I was a soldier, have you? So.
Soldiers out in there.
Well, I worked with soldiers,
Yeah.
but I was a fucking CP. Everyone knows this, I don't have to explain it. It's just they've gone around saying there's loads of people and now loads of groups are attacking me, so. John, did you really go out to Afghanistan or are you full of shit?
Wow. Can I just input on that? Why would someone lie about something as serious as that?
Yeah, I agree. Also, the experiences that John's spoken about on several times on lives and off lives, physically you wouldn't be able to make that up.
We've seen John when something comes through for John, and
His face
it's
was
related
white.
to that. We see the effects it has on John.
Yeah, his face goes white.
Well, the team now, I'm being treated for PTSD because of it.
Yeah.
So.
And also, can I just add that if you hadn't have gone over there, how can you describe in great detail what exactly went off?
Exactly.
And what we've got to remember is, and I don't mind talking about it now because apparently it helps me heal, I stood there and watched someone I've been working with for 6 months, personally close as a best friend, get shot in the head dead in front of me. Yeah? So when people ask a question as sick as that, it kind of riles me a little bit. What a lot of people don't realise is about my personal life. You will never see anything about my personal life or my past on Facebook. Because a lot of people go searching Facebook and YouTube to find out about me. And what a lot of people don't realise is I had my other Facebook, which I'm about to show you. So I'm just about to do a screen share with you, so okay?
I'll be back in a minute.
So I'm going to share the audio as well. Just tell me that you can. So guys, can you still hear me?
Yes.
Right. So can you see what I'm doing on my screen at the moment?
Yeah.
All right. I want to show you something. This is my old Facebook profile. Okay. This is from 2013, maybe. And there's a lot of personal stuff. Look, there's a bug that I came across in Afghanistan. But let me show you something. These are my photos from when I was out there. And these have been published since 2010. So I went out there first in 2008, then back out in 2012. I went to Iraq and Algeria in between. And these are some of the photos. And as you can see, the date range there of when I was out there. The job I did was what's called close protection, which led very similar to what Mike does now, but then I had to take extra qualifications and courses. There's us going over on a Pilates, well, that's self-explanatory, and so on. And you can just see this is the camp that we were protecting. It was like a bloody it was like a holiday camp once you're inside it. And that's just a few of the personal photos. But what people don't understand, it's like me, that when I used to be a fighter, all that's on here as well. I think if people looked a little bit more in detail, they would understand and know that no, I don't put stuff on Facebook. Or YouTube for anyone to see.
So if anybody wants to go and try and email their people, you go and make yourself look a titwang.
That's fine.
Also got absolutely naffle to do with anybody anyway, so shut the gobs, haven't they, really?
Exactly.
That's me, because there's certain instances, and I've been advised to speak about it personally. And all the team now, I'm dealing with a psychiatrist about it all at the moment. There's certain things that happened in my life that's given me PTSD, and I've only just been recently diagnosed with it, hence why I've had some time off and stuff. And there's certain things that happened over there that make it very difficult for me to talk about. We were escorting somebody from NATO, from Kandahar Airport, and there were 2 Army generals, Americans. There were me and another CP lad looking after them, and that's it. And we were aiming to get these people, and our job was to jump in front of a bullet, and he did, and it killed him instantly. Yeah. And this man I was sharing a room with for 6 months. He was, to all intents and purposes, my closest friend. And I had to stand there and watch him die straight in front of me. and then I have to safely get everyone out of there on my own without any backup.
Mm.
So I've seen shit that would make your hair curl. And not only did I do that in Afghanistan, I did it in Iraq and Algeria.
Yeah.
Which most soldiers don't do that much at all.
Yeah.
Which most soldiers don't do that much at all.
Yeah.
Which most soldiers don't do that much at all.
Yeah.
Which most soldiers don't do that much at all.
Yeah.
Which most soldiers don't do that much at all.
Whoa! Fuck me! Fucking hell!
Yeah.
Which most soldiers don't do that much at all. We didn't have the protection of the army, which most people who've been in the army go to. although he was working very closely with the army. But I've got to thank the British Army now has stepped in and are paying for all my psychiatric counselling to do with what's called SAF. You ever heard of SAF, anyone? To do with what's called SAF. You ever heard of SAF, anyone?
Yeah.
It's a very big organisation, and I will be raising money for them in the future. They are paying for me. They are paying for me. They are paying for me. Personally, they rang the other day to speak to me and Jojo and to get my service number. Even though I wasn't a soldier, I still had what's called a service number. And they referenced it against who I was working with, and now they're funding it, which I can't thank the British Army big enough for it. Who I was working with, and now they're funding it. Which two I was working with, and now they're funding it. Which two I was working with, and now they're funding it. So, yes, I don't ever want to have to answer that question again. It's very personal. But there's been a lot recently comments on some certain sites about it that's been just sent to me. I don't look at this stuff, but it's been sent to me. So that's why I've answered that question. All right? Not to get attention. Now, it's all down to the fact that they've been fed the wrong information. We are contacting the admin of that group with the police reference number. Look, these last few days there's a lot gone on that you guys aren't aware of, and there's only so much someone could take before you break. And yeah, I'm broken. So there's been some false information that's been given out about me.
And this is not a pity party.
I don't give a fuck what they think, really. I'm at rock bottom, do what you want now. It's into pity party, you just don't. Do what you want, seriously. Screen record it, make fucking memes about me. Destroy me any way you want, because I can't be destroyed any more than I am now. Literally. Yeah. They claimed on their live stream that I made out I was in the British Army. Never have I fucking ever said anything like that. Never have I fucking ever said anything like that. Never have I fucking ever said anything like that.
The day of redemption is at hand! Repent! And thou shalt be saved.
But you'll get the white crusty. Good afternoon all, this is John Sixthsense here. I've got an unusual vlog to do this afternoon. Nothing spiritual, nothing about ghost hunts, or no updates on the company. It's kind of peculiar. I'm going to get many piss takes about this, but why not? I always suffered from looking a lot older than I actually am. A lot of you will be shocked today. I'm only 35, okay? I look a lot older. Now, I watch YouTube an awful lot. And everywhere I go, I come across an advert. There's always people reviewing and doing product reviews for this. I don't know if you can see it here. It's called Instantly Ageless. And you see all these miracle things that happen where you've got these really wrinkly old men that suddenly turn into 24-year-old looking men. And I thought it was a load of nonsense. So, I thought I'd give it a go. I'm hopefully going to be doing a live feed so one of you guys can call an ambulance for me if it goes wrong. I've watched a few YouTube videos to see if I can get any advice on how to do it. Not too much is the key, because it can set really crusty. And if you notice, some of my worst areas, I've got really wrinkly forehead. Doesn't help the fact that I'm bloody bald, but really wrinkly forehead. But my eyes seem to be the worst. Laughter lines. It means I laugh a lot, but you know, all here. So I'm going to try this area first before I do anything. Now it doesn't fill, apparently, the lines, it just pushes everything out. So then, the next stage, literally that's all it is. So let's give it a go. So the next stage is to dry it. It almost feels like something's pulling on my face. And let's see what happens. Now, let's have a look. If you compare it to that, you can actually see a noticeable difference. Well, yeah, you really can actually. Look at that. Okay. I think it should have it on the forehead. Look at that. Like a dinosaur. You can only get like 2 hours out of it. Literally saying that you'll get no more than 2 hours. I suppose it's down to your skin. And then there was another woman saying that, you know, it's down to the makeup. Now, I don't obviously wear makeup, so it's going to obviously last long. Wait and see what happens. I think I've just put a bit too much on there. You shouldn't be able to see it applying, but we'll see. But you'll get the white crusty display if I've put too much on. Well, this will be the real challenge in my eyes, because you can visibly see it now, look, on the camera. It's not going to make me look like Brad Pitt, but we'll see. I already now have something to make my hair grow. Let's see what we can do. Shit.